EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where either big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll throw again. Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Again, it's Cousins. Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, of course, you want to find the end zone, but, you know, you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for them, don't you think? Right? You go out there, get the 3 points. Now, look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. They'll hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. On 1st down, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Vikings. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Move. Lock in.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
18. Red, up. Lock in.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Cousins now on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
A give. This is Cook. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second down, Cousins. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10 to 7. Carlson now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 94 yards. And the Bears are in for 6. such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Cousins now to throw on first down. His throw incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down throw for Cousins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Cousins from the gun on third. And Rudolph has it left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Black.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. They find Randall Cobb with a completion. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. First down, here's Cousins. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Black, Zebra. Two.
Working out of the gun, Cousins finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. Flushed out right. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Carlson now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
4 down. 180.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Red, up.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A Chicago first down to former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
Gotta go. Red, up. Lock in.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half.
Gotta go.
We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. On first down, they run with Howard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Howard, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Lock in.
They pitch out to Howard. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Here's Trubisky to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Move, move. Red, up.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Cousins. Dancing to his left. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Cousins going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Lock in, lock in.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
We're go, let's go.
On the toss play, Howard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Cousins going up top. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
18.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And it's complete. The tight end, Deion Sims. A good pickup there at 22. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. On 2nd down, Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Quaker Omaha. Gun.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
To throw, Cousins. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
This is taken at his 4. And a a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They go with Howard again. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Throwing here, Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd down, Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Cousins on 3rd and 2, and that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Checking the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 3rd at MetLife Stadium. The Jets have just scored, so they've taken the lead in that ball game. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Red's up. Blue. Red's up. Hey, gotta go. Check three. Lock in. Hey,
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you? Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Parkey with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And now out comes Minnesota. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yeah,
run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd. In from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow. Jason. Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. To throw it is Cousins. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This time, Trubisky will throw. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Charles, because whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Now, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Now a run with Cook. Open space inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well. Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Cousins to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Carlson now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there at 22. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That sends. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He leaves this one for Howard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Red, up.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Blue. Red, up.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Red, up.
And they'll turn a power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Rob Kelly, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Runs through the contact. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Lino. Hey, Clifford.
Cousins here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
18.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Everson Griffin in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's back to throw. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd down. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part 1. Part 2, the 2-point conversion.
Throw the 2-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even matter.
One last shot for Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone. But anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
Let's go, let's go. Step up! 180! Step up! 180! Red, up! Red, up! Let's go. Yep. Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Yep. Set up. 180. Set up. 180. Let's go. Yep. Set up. 180. Red, up. Set up. 180. Alert. Set up. 180. Set up. 180. Yep. Set up. 180. Set up. 180. Good. Let's go. 18. Red, up. Let's go. Yep. Let's go. Red, up. Set up. 180. Good. Let's go. We're on the ball after this. There you go. We go. You see it? Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Set up. 180. Yep. the ball after this. What else? Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Let's go, let's go. Yep. Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Let's go, let's go. Alert, 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 alert! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Hut! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Let's go, we're on the ball after this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hands up! Up! Sit up! 180! Up! Sit up! 180! Up! Let's go, we're on the ball after this. Up! Sit up! 180! Hut! Sit up! 180! Let's go, we're on the ball after this. Up! Sit up! 180! Blue, blue! Up! Sit up! 180! Up! Let's go, let's go. Stop! Sit up! 180! Let's go, we're on the ball after this. Sit up! 180! Red, up! Sit up! 180! Hey, 18! Red, up! Hut! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Blue, blue. Hey, gotta go. Hut! Hey, 18, 18, 18. Put up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Blue, blue, blue. Hey, 18, 18, 18. Hut. Sit up. 180. Let's go, we're on the ball after this. Hey, 18, 18, 18. Sit up, 180. Red, red, sit up. Hey, 18, 18, 18. Blue, blue, blue. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Red, red, sit up. Blue, blue. Sit up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Sit up, 180. Red, red, sit up. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Hut. Sit up, 180. Sit up, 180. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Red, red, sit up. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Red, red, sit up. Red, red, sit up. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Sit up, 180. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hut. Sit up, 180. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Sit up, 180. Red, red, sit up. Sit up, 180. Red, red, sit up. Sit up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sit up. Sit up, 180. Sit up, 180. Sit up, 180. go. You see it? You see it? Let's go. Let's go. Put up. Sit up. 180. Red, up. Hey, 18. Hut. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Red, up. Put up. Sit up. 180. Blue. Put up. Let's go. We're on the ball after this. 18. Put up. Sit up. 180. Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Red, up. Put up. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Put up. Sit up. 180. Let's go. Put up. Sit up. 180. 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 Let's go. Put up. Let's go. 18. Put up. Sit up. 180. Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Hut. Sit up. 180. 18. Put up. Sit up. 180. Hut. Let's go. Red, up. Hey, 18. 18. Hut. Let's go. Hey, 18. Blue. Red, up. Blue. Put up. 180. run the ball after this. Sit up! 180! Yep. Let's go, we're on the ball after this. Blue, blue. Hut! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Sit up! Sit up! 180! Sit up! Sit up! 180! Hut! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hut! Sit up! 180! There you go, we go. You see it? You see it? Red, red, up! Sit up! 180! Blue, blue. Yep. Sit up! 180! Red, red, up! Red, red, up! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sit up! 180! Blue, blue. Yep. Let's go, we're on the ball after this. Hut! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Yep. Sit up! 180! Red, red, up! Yep. Let's go, let's go. Yep. Sit up! 180! 18, 18. Yep. Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Red, red, up! Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Red, red, up! Red, red, up! Hut! Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Red, up. Lock in, lock in. Yep. Let's go, let's go. Cut. Sit up. 180. Red, up. Yep. Let's go, let's go. We're go, let's go. Red, up. Sit up. 180. We're go, let's go. Cut. Let's go. Red, up. Yep. Sit up. 180. Yep. Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Red, up. Hey, 18. Let's go. Blue. Hey, gotta go. Cut. Sit up. 180. 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 Yep. Let's go. Yep. Sit up. 180. There we go. You see it? Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Let's go. Yep. Sit up. 180. Red, up. Red, up. Lock in. Hurry. Sit up. 180. Red, up. Sit up. 180. Blue. Cut. Sit up. 180. Yep. Blue, blue. Red. Sit up. 180. Put up. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. We're go. Let's go. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Blue, blue. Red, red's up. Red, red's up. Sit up. 180. Alert, 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 alert. What up? Let's go. What up? Let's go. What up? Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Blue, blue, blue. What up? Sit up. 180. Red, red's up. Sit up. 180. Cut. Sit up. 180. We're go. Let's go. Yep. Sit up. 180. Yep. Sit up. 180. Let's go. Yep. Sit up. 180. Yep. Sit up. 180. Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Yep. Here we go. White 90. Sit up. 180. Let's go. Hey, 18. Yep. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. Yep. red, up. Sit up, 180. Up. Let's go, we're on the ball after this. Hey, 18, 18, 18. Sit up, 180. Yep. Sit up, 180. Sit up, 180. Stop. Let's go, let's go. Yep. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yep. Sit up, 180. Red, red, up.